Hey! Good afternoon, Des Moines. Let me hear you. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Aime Wichtendahl. I am a member of the Hiawatha City Council. My pronouns are she, her, and my adjectives are freaking and awesome. Also, if you don't know me, you know I have no problem with saying things plain. First of all, I want you to give all of you a round of applause to yourselves for your dedication, for being here today, and for help defeating one of the most egregious anti-trans laws in the country. Give it up for yourselves! Thank you for not turning us into cold Florida. For as grateful as I was to see the bill to remove gender identity from the Civil Rights Act, there is more work to be done. For Governor Reynolds demands another pound of flesh on the altar of the culture wars. Governor, I'm sorry no one's buying what you're selling when you're trying to defund the AEAs, but you don't get to take it out on the trans community. I know Governor Reynolds and company will trot out the same tired argument that this bill is designed to protect women. But Governor, if you want to protect women, you would stop your attacks on reproductive health care. If you wanted to protect women, you would end the maternity care deserts in the state of Iowa. And if you wanted to help women, you would do something to bring down the cost of childcare and maybe feed hungry kids too. But it's worth dissecting HSB 649, which seeks to so narrowly define sex as so to functionally erase LGBTQ people from civil rights protections and reinvent separate but equal. HSB 649 is what happens when you put book burners in charge of writing policy. I want to say that out of the gate, Brown versus the Board of Education is still the law of the land. So right off the bat, Governor Reynolds is willing to waste millions of your tax dollars defending an obvious unconstitutional piece of legislation. Not only that, this legislation will have unintended consequences far beyond the queer community. It will absolutely revoke parental rights for same-sex couples. And since the law only defines sex as the ability to fertilize an ova, if you're seeking infertility treatments and you can't do that, would you lose your sex designation? Now, maybe the state's going to have your back, but will insurance companies? I'm pretty sure they're going to take a maximalist approach. Since it defines parents as only the people who contributed the DNA of the child, that's going to invalidate the rights of thousands of step-parents who are their child's parents. Okay. I don't know why you clapped at that. Please boo that. This bill will undermine a century of family law and inheritance law too. Just like an onion, the more you peel back the layers, the more you realize just how stupid this bill is. And honestly, everyone should feel insulted by the legislation because men and women are far more than just their ability to fertilize an egg. At the end of the day, they hope to send a message with this bill. And they want to say that this bill is a war on woke. But it's not a war on woke. It's a war on wages. Because what have they done? They haven't raised the minimum wage in over 15 years. Because the oldest trick in politics is to say, look at those people over there. Surely you don't want those people in your community. Surely you don't want those people to have equal rights while they are picking your pocket. And it's not a war on woke. It's a war on basic human decency. One that replaces empathy with slander. One that replaces kindness with vitriol. And one that replaces common sense with conspiracy theories and sees the world as a never-ending battle of us versus them. Personally, I don't believe in such a dark vision of the future in America. I believe that we all have a place in this great country, that freedom is the birthright of all Americans. Because it's not a war on woke, it is a war on democracy. This has become a government that seeks to isolate itself from accountability, to gift itself permanent powers of control, and to punish any opposition. They are sending a message with this bill that queer people are not welcome in Iowa. Well, I want to send a message of my own that liberty and justice for all is not optional. So I want you to say it with me. Liberty and justice for all. Liberty and justice for all. Say it loud like you did last Wednesday. Liberty and justice for all. Say it loud so Governor Reynolds can hear you. Liberty and justice for all. And say it louder so your representatives upstairs can hear you. Liberty and justice for all. And that is not negotiable. So I encourage all of you to stand fast, stand tall, and stand together. Because the power of people coming together, we can end this reign of cruelty in Iowa. We will bring a brighter day for all Iowans, and we can build a future that we can all be proud of. Thank you so much.
Wow. You are wonderful. Thank you.
Thanks.